What is going on, guys? Continuing our Elden Ring guide here. Previously, we got through the entirety of this zone pretty much, cleared everything up, and yeah, should be good. We could just go straight down to the boss down there, but we will do just a little bit of exploring before we go into that. Some throwing daggers that'll help you a lot in your journeys. Check's notebook. We're just doing a little exploring because you never know what's kind of lingering around. I do believe there could be some items over here. Some fire arrows inside some water. We absolutely love to see it. If you hit one of these jellyfish, by the way, it will aggro all of them, so you have to be careful with that. Okay, and it looks like we are good here, so let's go to the boss. Alright, boys, let's one-shot this. Easy peasy. What can I say, boys? I'm just too powerful. I've been giving him my mighty wallop. Clowned on him. Got the grafted blade greatsword, a massive PP weapon here. This kind of this is like some just personal lore, but to me this reminds me heavily of Dark Souls 1 where you fight the wolf. And if you go behind it, there should be an item in Dark Souls 1. I don't think there is anything back here. Yeah. But yeah, this reminds me of Dark Souls 1, which is really cool. So with that in mind, let's go back up here. I believe the easiest way to do this will be maybe... Nah, probably going up here. Okay, so right now we are headed back to the NPC up here, Edgar. bitch. Lasagna. Okay, so we're gonna go back down here again to Mr. Edgar Velasquez. Got an arrow sticking right out my head. Alright, both of them are.
I'm in your debt for keeping the sword from those fallen creatures. I'm no longer bound by duty. Once I've rescued Arena, I will spend my remaining days with her. Thanks to you, and devote my remaining days to her. Arena has I only hope it remains.
Okay, so now we're gonna go to Arena, which I always found it interesting that her NPC thing wasn't on the map, but that is okay. That has never stopped a man before in my life. Oh, Arena ain't looking very good right now.
Arena, how could this be? My daughter deserved better. The fault lies with me. I chose duty over my daughter's safety. And that is how fate has answered. I'll find them. The foul wretch is responsible for this. I'll hunt them down and rest assured. Arena. I'll find them. The foul wretch is responsible for this. I'll hunt them down and exterminate every rest assured.
Cool, cool. So that will be the end of his quest for now. We will continue his a bit later. So now we're going to start East Limgrave, and I already kind of got a head start, but doesn't matter. We can start here at Waypoint Ruins Cellar. And let's go. No way we passed it. Okay, it's down there. Cool. I cannot believe I just passed it by that much. That's crazy. Alright, so the first thing you're going to want to do is get your map piece, which it is pretty much right beside this tree that y'all can't see. The best way to explain to y'all where you get your map pieces is right here. There's like this little temple thing. That's where your map piece is going to be. Just head over to your east and grab it. Should be right about there in that area. After we get our map piece, we're going over to Saints Bridge. Back in West Limgrave. Ironically. Merchant here.
Oh, gee. You might. Hey, terribly sorry. Are you here as a customer?
So, if you're a collectionist fanatic, you want to buy the Warrior's Cookbook. Short sword if you don't have one yet. Halberd, the Bandit Mask, and Flame Chariots. I will buy the Bandit Mask just to buy it. And why not? I'll buy the warrior cookbook.
I'm afraid I'm very...
So now we're going to this little village over here. And we will be fighting this. So this dude just kind of teleports in between. He makes his boat jump up and he summons like skeletons. That's about it. Yeah, I wasn't trying to do that at all, unfortunately. It's okay. Don't matter. Dudes are dead anyways. GG to the Tabia Mariner. Death Root and Skeletal Militiaman Ashes. And we should have a couple more things to do here, I believe. So here is Mr. D.
A tarnished, are you? With a prowess for weeding Deathroot. I'm known as D. I hunt down those who live in death and weed their Deathroot. How would you like to earn the strength of beasts? If you're inclined to hunt more of those who live in death and weed their Deathroot, then I'll introduce you to Garank, the beast clergyman. I have a matter of my own to attend to, and the beast himself wishes for someone to take my place. Very well. I've marked the location for you. It will lead you to Garank, the beast clergyman.
Okay, and we do want that later for part of a quest line, kind of. It's kind of hard to call it a quest line, but I guess you could say it is. Alright, so now search the ruins for a underground little tunnel here. Could be over there. Okay, here it is. Turtle shouldn't do anything to you, so don't be scared of the turtles. Okay, so in here will be the green turtle talisman, which I believe is actually pretty decent, if I recall. Raises stamina recovery speed, in my opinion. Yeah, that's pretty damn good. Okay, now we'll be heading up here to a church. So if you want to fight this NPC, it'll spawn right there. You should fight the NPC. I'm just grabbing the Grace first. And I got clowned on, boys. But now y'all know why we grab the Grace right there. It is so in case you die, you can just spawn right back there, no issues. Warrior cookbook and another cookbook. Oh. I'm kind of upset that didn't hit, but I guess I understand almost. That rock almost killed me, bro. It's okay. We're not choking, boys. GG. Okay, at this point, we're pretty much in Caelid at this point. We won't be doing too much around here, but we will stick around for a minute or so. So now we are going to go up to Mistwood Outskirts that we collected earlier. Hopefully you collected it. If you don't have the map yet, just follow along. And we are going up there to talk to a NPC.
Is anybody there? Someone who might be interested in rescuing the great Kenneth Height. Servant.
Kenneth Height.
To lend me your aid, have you? Well, that's very kind, but no. The help is very much appreciated, even from a tarnished. Despite appearances, nobility is no prerequisite to serving the true order. You might have heard.
That's right, clown.
Kenneth Height. Next in line is the rightful ruler of Limgrave, young Tarnished. I would have a boon of you. I want you to take back my fort. It lies to the south, beyond the Mistwood. A knight commander from Stormvale took it. A fool, and plumb mad to boot. Simply obsessed with blood.
So we're going to exhaust this dialogue.
I had to honestly first, then he insult. And to think, what my fort? What are you waiting for? My fort.
Okay, cool. Should be good here. And now you might have seen it earlier and you might have went and grabbed it, but just right up on this hill is a artist shack, and that is where we are headed to next. Okay, so the one big thing here aside from the grace is to touch the painting here. Homing instinct painting. So then we can go back to Akil Lake South. And then we are going to, we could probably go, no, I think that's somewhere else actually. It's okay. Okay, should be a graveyard here, and this guy will disappear, and it should give you a item. That is Incantation Scarab. You get these from the paintings that you pick up in the world, so just keep that in mind. And then we can probably go to here. We should be able to fight the enemy that's here now. I'm really hoping this is like out of the way, off topic type stuff here, but we'll try it and see how it goes. All right, let's see if this works.
Hello. Here to learn a battle. Well,
So we should be able to reset it here past time until nightfall, and hopefully it's the correct person. Okay, this time it does work. We clowning on him, boys. We clowning on him. Okay, heal up. Always keep in mind he hits you because he cheated. Got him. So if you didn't kill him earlier, now's a good time to do so. 2,700 stone or souls and a bone peddler's bell bearing, which I will show y'all soon where to turn those in if I haven't done so already. So we should be able to go to, let's try going to the artist shack here. So we want to try to get up there. That is the objective. Hopefully we can get up there from this route. I'm really hoping so. Dude, fucking wasting my time. There's an easier way. Maybe we can get up there from right here. Should be a graveyard around here somewhere. There's rune bears. Don't want to fuck with them. Might just be down here. That's where we want to be. And it doesn't look like there's an easy way to get down there. That'll kill me, dude. I swear. We can try. Okay, so we're just gonna loot everything here. Most of the time it's just golden runes or just trash sometimes. And there's a few of these in the game, so. Fever's cookbook, golden runes, and this will probably just be the rest golden runes as well. Okay. Now we are headed to this church right here, Third Church of America. Let's get it. Okay, here we go. So if you haven't picked it up, over there will be a sacred tier where the statue is. You can talk to Melina here if you want to. And yeah, should be good. So now we are headed closer to the tree over here, so let's head that way. Okay, grab that cookbook and just run away from that bear unless you want to fight it. Okay, Mistwood Ruins here. Axe Talisman, pretty massive if you're an axe user. Let's look at that bad boy right there. Enhances charged attacks. That's fucking massive. Okay, so if we can, we are going to avoid messing with the bear. Excellent work. We have light now, by the way, so that's progress. And we just looting whatever we see here. Nothing too crazy. So up there, you can barely see it, is our NPC friend we're looking for, Mr. Vlad. but he is a butthole and is ignoring us for the time being. We will get that taken care of soon, though. Should be an item around here somewhere. Guess not. Thought there was. There it is. A sacrificial twig. And we're heading back to the ruins real quick. Okay, now head to the Church of Ella whenever you don't die. Okay, so we heard Vlad do his little whistle, so let's go ahead and do this. Alright, so after you hear Blyde doing his little whistle thing over here, you want to come to the Church of Ella and talk to the merchant, and he will talk to you about that.
Well, you're back. The howl of a wolf in the mistwood. I suppose he must still be skulking about. I know. Why not meet him for yourself? Next time you hear the wolf's howl, make this signal right under the source. Oh, don't fret. There is nothing to fear. I just have an inkling the two of you might hit it off.
Okay,
Bye.
so go ahead and get that set up on your bar down here. Wherever it went. I think it was finger snap, right? Yeah, it should be. So then we're going all the way back over there, and I wish I would have grabbed a closer side of grace. That's okay. Whatever. Oh. Dude's on my ass. Okay, so right here is where you want to use the emote. If you're online, you will definitely see all these people saying do emote here pretty much. He jumps down.
Carly sent you, did he? Ever the bloody busybody. Maybe to him you don't seem so strange. The name's Blythe. I'm looking for a man who goes by Darrowell. He fled somewhere nearby. Or so I've heard. Come tell me if you find him before I do. I can offer you ample reward. Darrowell is nothing but a traitor, and in need of a fitting end to his tale. Darrowell and in need of a
Okay. Now we're headed to Forlorn Hound Evergal, which should be this one down here. So go to Egg Hill Lake South. And here is Mr. Valai.
Right. There you are. Had to work for it, but it's done. Don't say I'm not a man of my word. Here's your prize. Oh yes, if you venture north to Rhea Lucaria and come across, tell him I sent him. Be sure to treat you. I owe you one, Eric. That's the next time we part.
Okay. So now we are going back to, well, this time we'll go to the Third Church of America so we don't have to deal with all the unnecessary things that are going on there. Okay, so we're headed up on this Erd tree here. And okay. We'll mess with this building in a little bit. Spiked Crack Tear and Greenspill Crystal Tear. And now we are going to Fort Height, which is all the way down here. And we'll finally be able to get a Site of Grace, and everything will be perfect in our lives. One second. Making some notes here. And let's get it. Okay, let's get it, boys. Okay, grab this golden seed here. And we will deal with the big chonker that is over here. Yep, they live. That's impressive. Okay, let's run up here. come in here, kill everything. Nomadic Warriors Cookbook 6. I think there's an item over here, I think, yeah. Smithing Stone 1, massive. And then a big chonker right there that we will easily and gladly take care of. Man didn't even stand a chance in society. Ash of War, Bloody Slash. More Blood Roses. And then we come up here. And this should be our Dectus Medallion. Okay. And there is the Dectus Medallion left side. The right side we will be getting at a later date, but do expect it in the near future. So the last thing you can do here if you want is you can come out here and kill this one dude. He shoots the singular fucking things at you when you come up here. But that's about it. So now that we cleared this, we are going to go to Mr. Kenneth Hythe again and continue his little quest line.
I've been waiting for you with bated breath. Did you manage to recapture my fort? Oh, excellent news. Just wonderful. And the knight's dead to boot. Well done, my friend. Well done indeed. I knew I was right to trust you. Now, here's your reward, as promised. Go ahead. It's all yours.
An Erdsteel dagger, which I will never use, but
Much to do. What's that look? Well, under the even the bulb, which is why just you. Would you like to? I see bright. Enter into who knows? What say you?
okay, we'll go ahead and pledge service.
Very well. Fine. I shall await you. We shall hold a ceremony for you. I see great things ahead of her. Right then, I've much to.
Let's see if he goes there. I think you have to wait a little bit, but we'll go over there anyways, just in case. Okay, so this time when you come through here, there's no enemies. It's a lot more peaceful. Except for these dudes right here. I don't know what's up with these dudes. Got the Falchion. Legendary OG weapon from probably as early as Demon Souls, honestly.
You, is it? I suppose you must have seen it by now, yes. The sorry state of my fort? Oh, indeed, it is a foul fate for a land to be without a ruler. One must be found. With haste, with a true and stalwart lord. I'm sorry to have lifted you, but I haven't the authority to raise you to knight. The great Kenneth Height issues his sincere. But now, for a true and stalwart lord of the proper lineage, I must begin for a true.
Okay. Should be the end of his dialogue right there, so we should be good for now, and then we'll continue his quest a little bit later. And now, if you did not talk to D, the Will of D, over here at the Summon Water Village outskirts, then head on over to the round table, and he should be here. Sitting right here.
You haven't gone to see Garang? Well, just as long as he doesn't stop. Go killing those who live in death is a path.
Well then.
We're going to go ahead and give him the Godskin Prayer Book,
Very well.
which then gets you Black Flame Blade and Black Flame, I believe.
If I do have a talent, I suppose I should try and ask Master. If I do, I suppose I should try to.
Okay, so next time she comes here, she should be laying over here with Master Hugh.
Well, I took you for no matter to lay out your own. Look up. My hood's still so.
So yeah, make sure.
I don't.
Oh, that's good. And now I will go ahead and show y'all about the bell bearings. So when we killed the one dude earlier in the shack up here, it was right here, War Master's shack. We killed the NPC, the bad NPC, and he gave him a bell bearing, Bone Peddler's bell bearing. So now it just kind of gives you more extended items here. If you really are in need of Stone Sword keys, go ahead and buy them. I'm just going to buy one for now because that's all the money I have. Well, it's not true. I have plenty of money, but... So, let's go ahead and use this actually. Okay. Might as well just go ahead and buy both at this point. And what we will do is we will go ahead and open up, well, I will. If you want to go ahead and waste all three that you just bought for 12,000 on these items, go ahead if you want. But I'm just going to open up the first one for now because I want to save them for an extra reason that we'll see later on. So yeah, you have to use 2 for this one, and it's not a really amazing item, so... Krabs' Black Key Crossbow, Black Key Bolts, and now we are going to go over to this Sending Gate right here. I'm trying to think if there's an easy or a hard way to get to this, we'll find out. Alright. So go ahead and use this. And don't turn around because there's a big scary dude here that will like literally one-shot you at this level. So just be careful. The Bestial Sanctum. So offer one at a time. Don't, because sometimes this gets bugged out and you might not get an extra item. So claw mark seal, and then beast eye, and then we'll go ahead and give one more. Bestial sling, and there's nothing behind him. I believe you can actually fight him. I'm not too sure. I wouldn't recommend it, but okay, so as y'all can see here on the map, we are very far away on the very far east end, and there's a lot of content in between this. We will come back to this later because right now this is like a very difficult zone for us. So yeah. Now we are going to go to the minor Erd tree here. So we will go to Fort Height and just go down or go up north.
Welcome, dear customer.
If you would like to talk to him, you can. Forgot you have to get off horse for that.
Please, I'm hungry.
You can buy the hand axe if you want, and the 2 shields, and the cookbooks is what I'd recommend from here. Hoa! Hoa! I missed. One second. Alright. Let's get it. So, where we are at right now in the game is under the map. That is the best way to explain it. We took a very long elevator to get down here. So, you press R3 if you're on a PS5 controller or any controller really. And yeah, so we were at the seal for a while. Now we're down here. We obviously don't have the map unlocked, but when we do, you will see, and it'll make a lot more sense. So there's kind of a bunch of rubberish down in this part of it. You can run around and collect everything if you want. You have two options. You can run up there and get enemies, or you can run all the way over here and avoid most of them, and everything will be great. So if you wanted to skip this whole entire zone, you pretty much could. This whole little starting section. Just picking up as much material as I can freely see here. Should be soap if I recall. It is not. Alrighty, I'm gonna loop back here real quick. Melted shroom. So don't make your life too difficult here. You can do this without being on your mount. I'm just doing it for the memes, I guess. But you can come up here, go all the way around. Come like that. And yeah, just come over here. That was the whole objective. Don't believe there's really anything over there. If you wanted to go look, you could, but Hawk 2 up. Okay, so we're picking that up, and then we are destroying this little ball here, which gave us Oracle Bubbles. Woohoo. That is the only reason why you do all that. If you would like to kill these enemies, you could, but they're just kind of a waste of space, in my opinion. Like, they're not going to do much for you. Ooh. Okay. Say we got about 95% of everything there. We got everything that's important, which is all that matters. You want to take a quick look in here. Nothing too special. Some preserving boluses. Some little crabbies and some big crabbies if you want to deal with those. I am personally just running to the Grace after I come up here because I thought there was an item up here. Maybe I'm wrong. There is, okay. Golden Rune 3, so it obviously isn't like, you know, the most groundbreaking thing ever. Alright, so the easiest way to explain this is you need to find 8 of these towers right here. As you can see, when I light it up, it'll light up one of the pillars over there on the right. The first one. So now I need 7 more. It shows you, it kind of tells you how far away it is, because if you're missing one, it'll light up how far away in distance they are. So if you light it up to one's example. So this one was right here, right? If you find one somewhere way over here, then it's going to light the ones up in the back. So it's kind of the easiest way to explain that. But let's go explore, have some fun. Let's get it. At this point in the game, we are probably a little over-leveled, I would say, if you are leveling up your vigor accurately. Armorer's Cookbook. Here is our next tower. And if you can, your goal is to, if you're trying to save time and all that, jump off early, light it up, and then get back on there if you can. So, circle out. One more time, get on horse, and you did good. If you did that, you did good. Okay, so as you can see, because that one was close too, and now I got the second one. Arteria Leaf and a inverted hot heater shield. Nothing too valuable there unless you're just a completionist, is what I would say for that. And a old fang, whatever that could be used for. Probably for cooking in some extent. Alright, so on our horse, we're going to come over here. Glovewort level 3. So you might notice the person NPC over there. I've beaten this game 4 times and I've never gone over there. This playthrough we will. I don't know much about it, but my understanding is that it's actually an enemy. So we will see. But that day is coming to where I'll finally get to see what that's about. Anywho's Stone Sword Key. Easy peasy. So you're going to go down there. If you don't feel safe doing this, just get off the horse and manually do it. There's nothing on the other side, and I'll save you the time. Dwelling arrow. So if you want to, you can also jump up here for no reason, except for to take fall damage. That's the only reason. I'm gonna go down here. A horn bow. So I believe these are the bows that these spirits use. That's my understanding. Could be completely wrong. Should be close to another one soon. Could be further up. Okay, it's up there. Never mind. Okay, go for this one right here. Go up here and clear everything. Fur leggings, that's very interesting considering these are ghosts or spirits or whatever, but I ain't gonna complain, I guess. Okay, we'll go get that one momentarily. Golden Rune 3. There should be a merchant down here.
My customer.
So, some things of value here. The larval tier, stone sword keys. I will be buying all 3 of those. Cookbook if you want to collect cookbooks, as well as the shottle. And that's about it. Larval tiers, I'll go ahead and explain this too, is your way of like reskilling up, so changing all your stats and all that. Very, very important stuff. More so in New Game Plus than anything else. But cool.
Goodbye.
There is no reason to really kill it unless you just want the free souls. Like, it's like less than 1,000 souls, I think. But okay, forgot to go grab that one. Ooh, in a deadly situation here. Okay, we are safe, but I'm probably fucked. Okay, let's get the hell out of here. Those little sparkling balls of death, I think they nerfed them because I don't see them anymore, but those things are like evil. Okay. Worshipper's Woods, and there is that. We want to go up to this right here because this should be an Ash of War, I'm pretty sure. Ash of War, square off. Okay, let's cross this, and over here should be a golden seed. That is exactly what we are looking for. There's nothing else over here that is worth our time, but we will go ahead and keep exploring anyways, right? Stone sword key. That is a pretty nice item to get, honestly, especially if you did not buy the 3 from the vendor, or if you're not planning on doing so. Okay, we'll just head over here very cautiously and optimistically. Okay, rune arc. That is essentially your ember from Dark Souls 3, if you don't know what the rune arcs are for. And yes, if you're online, that will enable PvP, so do expect that. So this should be the last one, unless we fucked up bad. Hopefully we didn't. It'll let us know too. So it does look like we're missing one. It's a little unfortunate. We'll find it. Not an issue. Swear I thought there was an item up here. There is the grace, which I do want. Am I crazy, bro? I swear I thought there was an item up here. Unless I just missed. Okay, it's right there. I missed it. Clarifying horn charm. This takes 2 stone sword keys. I will be using it. If you want to save your stone sword keys for something else later, you're more than welcome to do so. But I just want to get this for the grace up here. Alrighty. So now we're kind of doing 2 things here at the same time. We are trying to find the last the last little tower, which if we teleport it back, this would be an easy issue to solve. But we're also looking for some warp gates that you will see shortly here, because we should be using all 3 of them. I swear I thought there was one right up here too. That's crazy. Okay, here's one of them. So this one is teleporting me back here. Okay. Let's see. If I use this, will it just take me back over there? Okay, so it does. So we're just looking for another way gate that isn't the first one or the last one. Okay, here's the one that we're missing. So it says power is gathered somewhere, and I think I got myself killed because I didn't let the dialogue go through, which is okay, but... Okay, so I believe we can go up on top of this. So, being honest with y'all, I don't know entirely what's up here. I thought there was a boss. Okay, there is a boss. So, I don't consider this a real boss in the game, but this boss gives you an achievement on Steam, so I guess I have to kill it. Dragonkin Soldier. Oh my god, Mr. Squidward. So motherfucker hits like a truck. I will say that. I'm just aiming for only heavy attacks, I think. That sucks. Because that's like what's going to kill me right there. I'm just like spam healing essentially, so now I just don't need to heal. When you're getting beat up like that, you just kind of you take the L and you move on. Alright, let's get it. That's what I was trying to do the whole fucking time. That is super duper unfortunate. See, that's kind of crazy right there. I don't know about that, Chief. Like, I know I suck, but I don't think I suck that bad. Like, I don't know about that. Cannot believe I just fucking missed one, bro. No, I took damage because I missed one. Must be a better approach to this. Okay, so let's easily get this as I proceed to miss my first hit, dude. So getting around this dude in time will be a challenge. Cannot believe I got lucky on that dude. Insane. See, like, he didn't even hit me. Like, he pulled up his arm out of the ground, and I guess if you consider the rocks from the ground pushing up on me to be an attack, then I guess. But I don't know. It's a little sussy. no. I keep just like, I just don't expect that to be an attack. That's my only issue with that. When I think of attack, I don't think of whatever the hell he's doing right there. So close. One, two. It's just so unexpected. Not gonna lie, boys, I'm getting clowned on. This is pretty embarrassing. And it's funny because when I get to the ancestral spirit, it'll be like a joke. But I don't know. I guess I could blame that on the fact that I never really fight these things. Like, I killed it one time, and it was just for an achievement, and that was it. Easy McClappins. That happens every time, dude. I got incredibly lucky, boys. Y'all have no idea. It's not letting me do it, bro. No. We are in dangerous territory, boys. I didn't lie. I spoke the truth. They hated me because just like Jesus, I spoke the truth. See, it didn't let me do that last time. That was probably the difference between getting it, honestly. See, it just misses and then it just like gets me killed. Okay, if everything goes right, we should be able to clear this. Of course, it doesn't always work out that way, right? And we finally got it. It took way longer than it was supposed to. But it is what it is. Dragon Halberd. Gave 16k souls. That's a lot more than the other one. America's Scar Seal. So if you want to explore around a little bit, you can. And yes, I'm intentionally not grabbing my souls over there. It was pretty funny. Next time I'll just get off the horse. Okay, with that, you should have got Great Oracular Bubble. Can't speak, apparently. And a Smithing Stone 5. Honestly, I'm more excited for the Smithing Stone than anything else, but... Slumbering Egg. And at this point, we can go back to Sealfra Riverbank. Guess we could level up, couldn't we? That'd probably be the smartest move here, even though we're at a pretty decent level right now, I'd say. So level 41, I feel like that's very, very good for where I'm at right now. Like, personally, this is when I would go fight Margit. Or Godric, sorry. But... Alright, we have a beast. Not a hard beast. It only has 4 moves. You just have to know how to dodge it correctly. On my personal opinion, I would fight this boss second, like after, whatever the first one's name is. So he's gonna try to kick at me. Then he's gonna try to hop on me, even though I let him do that. This creates a U. Roll into that, and then roll a second time, and don't be like me. 2, 3, and roll. Roll. As you can see, I did not roll. Of course, he decides to move. He cheated. A finishing blow to finish it. Alright, that'd be pretty cool. And you got the Ancestral Follower Ashes. Congratulations on beating your Pokemon. So, I've already explored this whole entire room, so you don't have to. There's nothing in the corners or anything like that. You're not missing anything. Cool, cool. So with that, we are now going to head over to Lake Facing Cliffs, and we're going to start Liurnia East. So before we do anything, we're just going to go ahead and grab the map. But the church is typically the first thing we would do right there. And I want to get the map too because of the Site of Grace as well. It just makes things a little more easier. Okay, Glintstone Craftsman Cookbook. Go ahead and level up in case we die again for any terrible reason. And again, if you have not bought a lamp or anything like that to help you through dark areas, this dude will sell a lantern as well for 1800. Cookbook is of value, S-Stock, astrologer staff, and then his gear set, as well as the kite shield. I will buy the kite shield. And did I see a stone sword? No, I did not. Okay. Keep going up just a little bit more. Not an issue. Eventually, it will let me go to my map. There we go. So now we have the whole east side of the map, which is kind of crazy because it's such a big area, honestly. Like, it kind of catches me by surprise that it's that big. Okay, so we'll go ahead and talk to Bach right here.
Good to see you, Master. Do you remember me? Bok, the demi-human. You helped me before and retrieved my sewing needle. Please, Master, allow me to serve you as your seamster. I can't make nothing from scratch, but I'm happy to make adjustments to your garments. Master, do you ever make a I would, well, rather, I don't ask anything in return. I am your person. Oh, please.
Okay, so just make sure you've exhausted dialogue here. And now we can talk to this NPC.
Hello? Is someone there? My name is Hayata, and I'm journeying in search of the distant light. If I might be so bold as to ask, would you donate any Shabriri grapes in your possession to me? My eyesight has been weak since birth, you see. I can't tell which way I'm supposed to go next, but when I eat one of those grapes, I can feel a distant light in the back of my eyes. It will lead me to my true duty as a finger maiden.
So you want to give her the Shabriri grape.
Many thanks to you. Now I can feel the distant light once more. You are most kind. May the blessing...
As you wish emote for doing that.
May the blessing of...
Just make sure dialogue is exhausted here. And now we are going to this little graveyard right down here. I think there's a cookbook or some doo-doo or a scroll. It's probably that right there. Yep. So let's just go ahead and give it to Selin too, so we know where she's at, because I don't know exactly where she's located right now. So she is apparently still over here, even though she should be down here. We'll talk to her over here if she is here.
There you are. Shall we commence very well. I'll be sure to never lose.
So with that, you should get, let's see. I don't see it. Great Glintstone Shard is one of them. And Swift Glintstone Shard. So these two are the ones you get for giving that scroll right there. Okay, go back up here. Okay, this is the Church of Irith. Sacred Tier and a NPC man.
Then perhaps you could
This is
say
Thops.
Believe it or not, I studied Glintstone sorceries at the Academy of Rea Lucaria. For a small donation, I'd be happy to share my knowledge.
Sure. 10 runes is literally
Sure,
nothing.
my name, presuming you're only...
So you can learn Starlight here and Glintstone Arc if you'd prefer. I think Selin already teaches Pebble, so it's kind of whatever. If you want to exhaust some dialogue, feel free to do so.
All right, I can tell you what you've seen that's on its doors after they declared the Academy cast, as you might have guessed, making entry to the and so on. When they come, why without one? And you'll never. And if once you've, would you? I know it, but still, you've taken an apprenticeship. Well, that is. Selin was well known.
I followed her at school, but Selin was accused of I still don't believe the illustrious.
Okay. And now we ride. So if you missed it, don't forget to grab the cookbook right there that I just passed. And if you did not talk to the merchant, there is the merchant right there who has the astrologer staff, kite shield, and the astrologer set. So, and a lamp if you still need a lamp. If you don't have a light source, get a light source. It will help you. So somewhere over here is a dungeon. We're just trying to find it. Stillwater Cave. So since it's a cave, I hope you bought a lamp, at an NPC or something like that recently. I guess we could kill this thing. It's whatever. Thanks. Surprised it hasn't done its light beams of death yet. That's more impressive to me. Clowning on him. You're next, cowboy. Okay, I'm not fighting two more. They can suck my nuts, but no way. Fought one for the entertainment value, that was it. So good, dude. Glowstone. Should not be anything hidden right here. I'll double check that, but okay, some bats, not an issue. Sage set, it looks like. Yep, that was my fault for rolling. I thought I was just going to get it no matter what, so that's why I did it, but... Serpent arrow, golden rune. Alright, let's go find the boss. There's no way it's like really this far down here. That's actually insane. I bet there's a faster, there has to be a faster way, surely. Alright, let's fight this clean rot knight here. This is actually pretty early in the game to fight one of these dudes. I'm excited. Sometimes you just get clowned on, boys. Sometimes you just get clowned on. GG. Winged sword insignia. Let's take a look at that. I don't even see it. Oh, there. Raises attack power with successive attacks. That could be really, really good for a dagger build, a blood build, something like that, dude. Anything that swings like at 500 miles per hour. Can't. Sacrificial twig, we love to see it. How do we get up there? I'm trying to remember how. Because I know this isn't like the right way, but... Must be a way. There's probably a... just overthinking it. Should just be a little spring that takes me up there. Okay. Should be an easy one and done, boys. Okay, just get it. Whatever the hell this is. That's a big chonker. Aiden, thief of fire. It's also the thief of my cheeseburger. Homie's just getting clowned on, dude. Feel so bad for him. He healed. I respect it, I guess. It's a good blow up right there. If fire did damage afterwards, then that'd be like extremely OP. GG. Flame of the Fell God. And we'll do one more thing before ending the stream tonight, and that's just running up this road. Assume it's at this camp right here. Okay, Fire Me Spur, that is a emote. Firemock's Prayer Book, which you can give to Cohen at the round table. And with that, we've pretty much cleared the whole camp here. So, yep, we'll go ahead and port here, because the first thing we'll do on the next stream is turn in that book and just keep going from there. Thank you all for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed. If y'all did, y'all know what to do. Take it easy. Much love. And until the next time, peace.